Hello everyone, welcome to Jeannie's class. In today's class, we're gonna learn how to count numbers. So for those who already know about it, you probably still wanted to watch a little bit because I might have added some information that you might not know. So first of all, let's learn how to count from 1 to 10. So I only said it once, so if you wanna repeat it, you can just rewind it and then you just check the video again. So let's start from 0 to 10. 零零一一二二三三四四五五六六七七八八九九十十 Okay, so now if it's from 11, so we will say, because 11 is from 10, right? It's in a bracket of 10 to 20. So we will start from 10 and 1, so that is 11. So that's 十一十一十二十二十三十三 I think you get what that means. So when it gets 20, you know 10 and you know all the numbers. So 21 is 二十一二十一 So 22 is 二十二二十二 So basically 2, 10, and 2. That's 22. Okay, so the thing that I want to mention a little bit is there are two special numbers, is 1 and 2. So 1, we have another way of saying, which is 幺 幺. So we probably only say 一 when we actually counted number, but in a spoken language, we usually say, especially talking about number, we generally like say 一 is, we say the 幺. For example, room number 102, so we won't say number 102. We might, but most of the time we'll say 102. So is the telephone number. The telephone number, we barely say 一. So like, let's say, so 11223, like, let's say pretend that's a phone number. So we usually will say phone number is 1122333. So that's something you might need to know. Another special number is 2. So when we count a number, we say is 2. But in the spoken language, we always say is 两 两. So for example, 2 apple, we will say 两个苹果两个苹果 So 苹果 is apple. 个 I wouldn't explain too much in this episode, but 个 basically is like a unit. Different object, we have different units. So we don't just say 二苹果. So we usually have a unit like a unit names for that. So most of the time we say 个. So when you say 2 apple, we don't say 二个苹果. We don't say that. We say 两个苹果. So if it's 2 people, we say 两个人. But when you count a number, you can say 二, right? So if you dial a telephone number or you say the telephone number, we say that's 二 as well. Okay. So another thing when we try to teach you is, so 100, we call it 百 So if you want to say 100, so that's 一百 So if you say 110 is 110 or you can short for that is 100. So we don't say 110, so we kind of emphasize that just 110. So it's like 110. So if you're 120, we'll say 120. So there are 2 10. So it's 120 120. We also got thousands as well, which is 千. So 1,000 is 一千. 2,000 is 2,000. So I know in English we have thousand and then we goes to million and then we go to billion. So it's really weird for us because we don't have that. So after thousand we got another one called one. So that's 10,000. And then after that is 亿. So it's really complicated when we say the words because we don't tend to say million and billion. So we only have thousand and one, which is 10,000. It's something that you might need to get used to because even I speak English, sometimes it is hard for me to calculate those numbers as well. So that's it. That's today for counting the number. So hopefully that's helpful for you. 你学会了吗？哎，老板，你这衣服怎么卖啊？哦，这件衣服啊，500块，质量特别好。哎呦，什么500块？我看这质量，进货价50块都不到。这样吧，100块，你要不要？哎呀，小妹妹，你说什么呀？这东西进货100块都不止啦，怎么可能？哎呀，这样，看你是本地人对吧？我给你便宜点。哎呀，就便宜350啦，就这么说了啊，我包起来了。哎呀，什么350啊？得了吧，就100块，行吧？我就给你100块啊，你。哎呀，你这小妹妹可真是会讲价。这样吧，我们一人让一步，175，就这么说定了，175。哎呀，什么还175，就100了，你要不要？不要我走了啊！我走了，我去其他店了，我走了我。哎，小妹妹你别走啊！哎，你回来。哎呀，行了，你厉害了，哎，得了，100块，你别跟人说啊，看你厉害，就100块了啊，以后多来我们家店买衣服啊，知道吗？哎呀，好啦，知道啦，以后我多来你们家店了啊，谢谢老板啦。